What's up, guys? My name's Patrick, and I'm here to start something kind of new. I guess you could call it like crypto consulting, and just maybe general market outlook and thoughts. Um, I kind of want to just start out by saying, I really like helping people. That's like what I love doing. I don't know, it's always been like in me, like help people out with whatever it is. And I think something that I'm very passionate about, if any of you know me, most of you would probably don't, but I've been involved in the crypto space since like 2016, and definitely want to just kind of give back and maybe start this channel to, help out with any questions or concerns that maybe somebody who's looking to get into the space might have. Um, it can be very overwhelming, just in general. There's so many different opportunities within crypto and the digital asset space uh that like it's hard to know where to start, I guess. Like I said, there's so many different projects and narratives that are hard to follow, and like keep up with, and I feel like I have a pretty good beat on like the market and just like the community in general. Like I said, I've been involved in it since like 2016, so this isn't my first rodeo when it comes to like crypto and like maybe just investing in digital assets specifically. But um, I think the general public, like I would say probably like 90% of people probably still think that like crypto is a scam, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like there's more opportunity in this space than like maybe anywhere else as far as like actually like making a good amount of money if you put your time and effort into it. I mean, there are people last year that literally like, if you're not familiar, but like there's a term called airdrops where like you use certain protocols uh within like the crypto sphere, I suppose, and like project will like airdrop you coins just for like using their protocols. um yeah, there are people that made like a lot of money doing that in the last couple of years, just farming these airdrops, and like literally that a lot of it you is like cost, like you don't have to put hardly any money up for it. Some of them are like free, like legit. You can like farm certain protocols for free, and they might like airdrop you money just for using their project, I guess, or testing out stuff for them or being involved in their community. So that's kind of just like I guess one aspect there. But like I said, I think there's a lot of opportunity within the space, and I think it's can be overwhelming for people who are starting out, um, who don't have like a ton of knowledge about it. So I just want to be here for the community for any questions or concerns. I guess you could consider it like crypto consulting, but for free. There's no cost involved. Like I'm kind of doing this for myself, really, too. Just maybe like uh, just hearing myself out loud, think out loud, and kind of spin some ideas off of like the community and like um, maybe think out loud as far as like how I'm feeling about certain projects or just the market in general. I do want to give like my thoughts on the market as well. I think that will definitely be a big part of it. I mean, like currently, obviously, the market has been heating up in crypto for sure, like the last like 6 months. I mean, stocks, the traditional markets obviously have been doing very well. They're at all-time highs. I think a lot of people are still sidelined. Um, just kind of have like the bear market PTSD from 2022. 2022 was rough, especially in crypto. You had the FTX fallout. You had Celsius and BlockFi and Luna, FTT, FTX fiasco. That really put a big stain, I guess, on like just the community in general. And I think we're finally like rose from the ashes here and catching a bid on certain things. Obviously, Bitcoin is like up, I think 2.5x from the bottom. Ethereum, same, maybe lagging a little bit. Solana, for example, is up like 6 or 7x from the bottom. I mean, if you caught it. It's had a huge run this year. Definitely some other projects that, I could get into later, that we'll definitely dive into later that have done very well. Leading into this Bitcoin ETF, uh, most likely approval here at the beginning of January. Obviously, I think there's been a lot of speculation within Bitcoin and what's going to happen as far as like maybe institutions finally like having an avenue to onboard traditional, you know, investors like 401ks and mutual funds and whatnot. So obviously a lot of speculation here. Just looking at the market like recently, obviously, like I said, I think Ethereum catches a little bit of a bid here. I think it's going to play a little bit of catch up. It's lagged a little bit. Bitcoin's kind of been the, spotlight here, but once that narrative plays out regarding the ETF, I think, it kind of rotates here to Ethereum. I think we could definitely have some outperformance within the Ethereum ecosystem, um, for sure. Uh, but obviously Solana's had its huge run up. I think some of those people might rotate back into other chains as well. So there's been a ton of gains. I mean, meme coin mania over there has been insane. Some of these like Bonk and With and I don't know, Analos, or I mean, some of those have like, done just crazy multiples in the last few weeks. So I think some of that definitely rotates over into ETH, and I think ETH on-chain plays currently are exciting to me, and I think have like a lot of potential for catching a good bid here. But yeah, I guess just in general too, like the broader market outlook, 2024, obviously there's a lot of like question marks. I mean, you have it's an election year. We're in different wars. Uh, you know, there's just a lot of that's going on. You have rate cuts coming in 2024, which to me is actually kind of a bearish indicator personally. I mean, everybody thinks that rate cuts are good, but a lot of times that mean there's problems in the economy. But yeah, market in 2024 is a little bit more hazier for me, I suppose. But I still, like I said, I still think a lot of people are sidelined. I think that's why we've been seeing this run up in crypto and in stocks because people got shaken out hard in 2022. I mean, gas was $4 a gallon, food was going up like crazy. In the crypto side, like I said, you had the huge, you know, regulatory pressures too from like the SEC and the government, going after Binance. You obviously had FTX, to just a bad news headline after bad news headline, and I think the powers that be, I'm sure a lot of it is just was meant to shake people out so that these institutions could get in at a better price. Just remember that the market can stay irrational longer than we can stay solvent, and these people have a lot more money and power and knowledge than what we do. So I definitely think that was a part of it, giving these bigger players an opportunity to get in at a better price. So with that being said, like I am hedged a little bit. I have kind of rotated back into cash because I do think we catch one of those standard maybe 20, 30, even 40% correction within a bull market. Um, and they always come and they're always scary as hell, but really those are like the best opportunities to stack your bags, I guess, in an uptrend. Uh, they will come, and I think a lot of people maybe get caught off guard and don't have cash set aside. So like I have kind of rotated to stables maybe a little bit more than people um, would, I guess, like to hear about. I know all the Twitter influencers are just 100% max long all the time, and you know they're catching every move, and which I think is totally unrealistic. You're not going to catch every move, and I think you know longevity in this market is key. Preserving capital is definitely key. Everybody has different risk curve and risk, management styles. I think preserving capital is of the utmost importance. If you're looking to gamble, there's definitely ways to gamble within crypto. If you're looking to passively invest and maybe just earn like, passive income, there's ways for that. There's ways to trade. There's ways to just, I guess, be involved in something that's fun and like new and nascent. There's gaming, there's DeFi, there's all these different narratives, real world assets now, and AI. There's so many different things that, like I said, can be very overwhelming if you're not in tune with the markets and like not, I guess readily and I guess every day, looking at the charts and Twitter and doing all this research. I'm not saying I'm on it 24/7, but man, I'm looking at this stuff a lot. So, anyways, I just want to get back to you guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and any questions or concerns you might have. I'm gonna maybe start doing a few videos here, just I guess as maybe starting out, like how to get started in crypto, how to set up like a MetaMask, how to get your money from your bank onto like an exchange such as like Coinbase, and like sending assets to to MetaMask, and like getting involved in these different projects. There's a lot that like seems easy, but it's not. Like you have to do it, and it takes time and it takes effort. And definitely, I think if you have like a good resource to help you out, it would be way easier. And I guess that's kind of where I would like to come into play. So, um, anyways, love you guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, concerns, reach out. I'll try to get to everybody. But yeah, until then, peace out.